Amy, what the hell happened? I heard that you're in hospital. You need to explain everything to me.
Tom, I think I just suddenly passed out while I was doing the housework. I actually can't really remember what happened. Everything's kind of hazy. I only just woke up a little while ago. The doctor told me that I'm okay though, so don't worry, okay?
That's not what I'm worried about, you idiot! I'm worried about the cost for everything.
What?
How much are they charging you for all this? The medical bills, how much is it?
Oh my god. Is that what you're worried about? Not me.
You know they were running low on savings. Did you seriously have to go to hospital for this? I wish you would have thought about how much this was gonna cost me before going there. Why didn't you tell me? You could have just slept it off. It's just a headache, right?
I don't believe you. I passed out, Tom. How could I have let you know beforehand?
Everything costs money, Amy. You know that, jeez. I really can't have you going around wasting money like this. Damn, I really should have got some medical insurance if I knew that you were gonna end up in hospital like this. God damn it, Amy. Why do you have to make my life so difficult?
You were the one who said that medical insurance is a waste of money. I was trying so hard to convince you to get us into some kind of insurance plan. Don't you remember? Also, why aren't you worried about me and my health at all? I collapsed? I'm your wife, aren't I?
You just said that the doctor said you'd be fine. You're talking to me perfectly normally right now. I bet that you're not even sick at all. Are you faking this?
No. The doctor said my life wouldn't be in imminent danger. But it would be nice if my husband could be a little more concerned for my health.
It's one of your duties as a housewife to take care of your own health.
Says who?
This is your fault that you passed out and ended up in the hospital. You should try to learn from me. I've not gone to the hospital since we got married 3 years ago. Not even once. I take great care of myself, and that's why I never get sick.
Never get sick. I don't know about that, Tom. I know you've taken sick days off from work countless amount of times, so don't you think I can see straight through your lies?
Shut up. My point is that I've never been to the hospital to waste money. Hospitals are just a huge scam. They drain so much money from you. What the hell are we gonna do about your medical bills anyway? You better be leaving the hospital by tomorrow. They charge you every minute that you spend at the hospital.
Actually, I got told that they still want to run some tests to be sure that I'm okay. So I think I'm going to be in hospital for at least 1 more week.
1 week? You have got to be kidding me. You need to leave that hospital right now.
You know that I can't just leave without the doctor's permission. And hey, Tom, I'm really sorry, but I need to ask you for a favor.
What the hell do you want now?
Could you bring some of my clothes and a few books for me to read from my room and bring it to the hospital? I didn't bring any change of clothes with me and I have so much time to read here, so that would be really great.
I don't think you have the right to be asking me for any favors. Not after what you're costing me. And you know that I'm busy working while you're using my money like this. You thief!
How can you be so mean to me when I'm in this state? I'm your wife. Also, I thought you were going to take a couple days off from work this week anyway. Weren't you planning on visiting your parents' house or something? You shouldn't be that busy, right?
Yeah, I did take some time off from work, and yes, I'm planning on going home.
Then can't you stop by the hospital before you head back to your parents' place?
Nope, I can't be bothered to do that. I have better things to do with my time. My folks' house is in the opposite direction to the hospital you're at anyway. It would be a waste of gas. I also have no idea what you want me to bring. Why don't you ask someone else?
Okay, fine then. I'll ask someone else then. Why are you visiting your parents' place again? Didn't you visit them the other day?
My brother and his wife are visiting. We're all planning on spending a couple days together on a short vacation.
So Nina's visiting then?
Yeah, she is, so what's it to you?
I just don't really like her that much. She always seems to be flirting with you whenever we see her at your family gatherings. You also seem to flirt back with her?
You're just being really paranoid. None of that's happening. It's all in your head, Amy.
I'm not being paranoid. She was always by your side when we visited your parents' house last year. She was touching you and everything. Even the clothes she wore were revealing, you know?
I can't believe you're saying things like this. She's married to Alex, and he's my older brother. There's nothing going on.
Well, I'm not very comfortable with you being around her alone. I'm your wife and I'm in hospital. Can't you prioritize me? It doesn't seem like a very urgent reason for you to visit your parents' place anyway.
Why are you being so demanding? See, this is why I don't want to spend time with you anymore.
Oh, so me asking you to take care of me while I'm in hospital is being demanding, is it?
You should try being nicer to me so that it'll make me want to come and visit you and look after you in hospital. But listen to you, you're just so damn annoying.
How could you say that to me, Tom? I just don't want you going back to your parents' place if Nina's going to be there.
So, you're accusing me of cheating on you then? Are you saying that you don't trust me? Is that it?
You stroked her body the last time we saw her. I saw that with my own eyes. I can't believe you'd do that right in front of me. I saw you smiling at her when you were sitting next to her too, and in a flirtatious way.
We're just pretty close friends. Like siblings, for Pete's sake. Anyway, I'm gonna start heading over to their place. I won't be able to reply once I start driving. Just stay put and don't cause any more trouble for me.
Tom, I told you that I don't want you going. Tom! Hey there, I'm Amy, a 28-year-old housewife. My husband Tom and I currently don't have any children, and thank God for that. Because with the way he's acting, my child would be in so much pain, and so would I. Look at the way he talks to me. He never used to be like this. Tom only earns around $1,200 a month for his job. It's definitely not enough to live the life I want, so we have to live frugally to get by. It's only been a year since I got married to him, but there are already a lot of things that I'm not happy about. The first thing is that, as you saw, he keeps complaining about me spending money, and he's so persistent on me saving money. I get what he means, but it's just so annoying the way he mentions it all the time. The second is that he seems very attracted to Nina, who's his sister-in-law. Tom has a brother called Alex, and his wife is Nina. On the outside, it seems like they're in a happy marriage, but only God knows what their marriage is really like. Currently, Alex has gone on a business trip abroad, and Nina is living alone. This is why I really didn't want Tom to visit his parents' place with Nina. I'm scared that he might cheat on me. And I was right. The very next day, I received a text message from him that totally shocked me.
Man, Nina is such an amazing woman. She's so attractive and she totally gets me. I'm telling you, dude, she's awesome. I'm tempted to divorce my wife and marry her instead, dude.
What did you just say to me? You want a divorce?
Shoot, I didn't mean to send that to you, Amy.
So who was that meant for?
My bad, ignore what I just sent you.
How am I meant to ignore that? You just dropped a bomb on me. So you've been cheating on me with Nina then?
Calm down and stop asking me so many questions. It was a mistake, so just ignore it.
Actually, it's very important. How am I meant to stay calm after reading that?
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just tell you the truth then. I think I'm falling in love with Nina, so I want us to get a divorce.
I knew it. You really were cheating on me. I had a bad feeling about it and I was right.
Actually, I wasn't cheating on you when you accused me a few days ago. Things just kinda happened yesterday.
Can't believe that you cheat on me when I'm at the hospital.
You said there's nothing wrong with you. I really have no idea why you're still in hospital anyway. It's just a huge waste of money. Are you not embarrassed wasting our money on pointless medical bills?
Tom, I have breast cancer.
Wait, what?
My doctor told me today that I have breast cancer. It's stage 2, so if the surgery goes well, I should be able to make a full recovery, but who knows? Anything can happen, and I'm really scared.
Well, this is the perfect timing then.
What the heck? Perfect timing? What are you talking about?
I'm saying it's the perfect time to get a divorce. There's no way I'm gonna be paying for your surgery and other medical bills. Cancer treatments are gonna make a huge dent in my savings, man. That's it. We're getting divorced, so you can deal with the bills yourself.
Are you not worried for me at all? I'm your wife. We've been married to each other for over a year now. I thought that you loved me.
Actually, I haven't really felt anything towards you for at least half a year now. I don't love you anymore, and I don't really care what happens to you either.
I can't believe you're really saying that. Why did I decide to marry a vile human like you then?
Let's hurry up and get this divorce before things get complicated. I want it done before you get your surgery.
Do you even love me at all? Why did you get married to me?
I did love you at the start of our marriage. It's just that I realized I couldn't stand living with you.
What could you not stand about me?
You were so annoying about money. All you ever told me to do was to stop spending money and save when you're wasting it too. And you got angry at me every time I bought something that I wanted for myself. I was so tired of you always pestering me around. Nina, on the other hand, treats me like she really loves me.
Had to be persistent because you barely earn any money. I know you don't like me saying this, but your salary is very disappointing, and I'm being nice about it.
How dare you complain to me when you're living off my hard-earned money? You should have stopped complaining and got a job too then.
You were the one that made me quit my job when we got married. You even called my workplace yourself and got me to quit. I would have loved to continue working if you would have allowed me to.
Stop bringing up things that happened so long ago. It was your fault that you were earning more than me. That's why I got you to quit.
What did you just say? That's the reason you got me to quit? It was about your stupid pride?
All you do is complain and pull me down. I had to find a way to stop you from doing that, didn't I? Nina's always complimenting me and she makes me feel like a man.
I would compliment you if there was something worth complimenting you about.
Damn, you really like to rain on my parade, don't you? That's why no one comes to visit you in hospital, even when you have cancer. Nobody likes you. You suck, Amy.
Wow, you're acting so immature right now, it's unbelievable.
Say what you want, your words mean nothing to me now.
Are you seriously gonna marry Nina then? What are you gonna say to Alex? I doubt he's gonna be happy to hear about this.
I'm gonna talk to him later about this. Their marriage seems to be over. She said there's none of that romantic feeling left. I'm sure he'd be happy to get a divorce from her too, actually.
Fine then, go and get married to her. I'm gonna be better off without you anyway.
As a final goodbye, I'll come and bring the divorce papers to the hospital then. You should be grateful that I'm coming to visit you. Make sure you have a pen ready to sign. Amy, are you still alive?
What do you want, Tom?
Oh my god, thank god, what a huge relief. I want to get back together with you.
What? Is this a joke? You can't be serious.
No, I mean it.
I thought that you got married to Nina. What happened to her?
I'm still with her, but I don't think that I'm going to be able to take it for much longer. Our married life started off great, but it went downhill pretty quick. She won't do any of the housework, and she spends way too much money. All my savings are gone thanks to her. I really can't take any more of this.
You guys only started living together a couple of weeks ago, no? Isn't it a little too soon to give up on her?
I don't want to spend another minute living with her. I finally realized that you were the best wife I could have ever asked for. You were amazing at everything, and you did all the housework, and just everything was great, and I was too dumb to realize. Nina is an absolute monster. She thinks that I have an infinite supply of money or something.
Did you not tell her about how much you earn at all?
I haven't told her yet. I don't know why, but she thinks that all men earn a lot. She's crazy.
I can kind of understand why she would think that. Your brother Alex is super successful, right? He must have completely spoiled her when they were married.
Yeah, I think that's what happened actually. She told me that they used to hire a housemaid and that's why she can't do any of the housework. Anyway, enough about her now. How are you doing? Did your surgery go well?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good recently. The surgery was successful and I haven't felt any problems with my body so far. I've also started working again.
Wait, are you working at your old company again?
Yeah, I managed to get my position back. Thank God they took me back. My boss was great about it, so lucky me.
Oh, that's so great to hear. I'm glad that you're working again. That means I'm going to be able to pay off all my debt.
What?
I'm talking about all the money that Nina made me borrow. I'm in a pretty large amount of debt, Amy. She also maxed out my credit card too. I only noticed a few days ago, but I'm in so much trouble because I have no way of paying it all off.
How much debt are you in right now?
Close to $15,000. It's not the kind of money I can pay off with my salary.
Yeah, I know that.
You have some savings to help me out, right? I'm really glad that I have you, Amy.
Whoa, don't get so far ahead of yourself. Why are you assuming that I'm gonna pay off all your debt for you?
We're getting back together, right?
I never said yes to that. In fact, I have no intention of ever getting back together with you. I already have a new boyfriend too, and he's 100 times the man you'll ever be.
You have a new boyfriend already? Who the hell is he?
Oh, it's someone that you might know, actually.
Just tell me!
My new boyfriend is Alex, your brother.
What the heck? I thought he was still abroad for work.
Actually, he's not anymore. When we got our divorce, he sent me a text message apologizing for what you had done to me. We started talking pretty frequently after that exchange and ended up dating.
Why the hell are you going out with a guy like him? I bet you're after him just for his money. You gold digger, I didn't think you'd stoop that low.
I'm dating him because I fell in love with him.
I don't believe you at all. I think that he would have told me if he really was dating you.
I doubt he'd tell you anything. He was saying that he's gonna cut ties with you anyway.
He really said that.
I really had no idea that you were begging for money from him every month. He told me that he used to send you pocket money every month behind my back.
Crap. He told you about that.
You're not gonna be able to depend on him now that he's cut ties with you. You're gonna have to make a living all by yourself.
No. That's not possible. How am I meant to support myself and Nina while paying back all the debt I have? You know how little I earn. It's impossible.
Then why don't you just get a divorce from her?
I don't want to be single again. I was only gonna divorce her if you got back together with me. I really think that you'd be better off being married to me than Alex. He might have the money, but I promise I'll make you happy in bed.
You're so gross, Tom. Don't you dare talk to me ever again.
Don't be like that. Just give me another chance. I promise I can make you happy.
Just get your mind out of the gutter. If you try to approach me, I'm gonna call the police right away. Make sure that you keep that in mind. Oh, and one more thing I forgot to tell you. Nina is seeing other guys behind your back. Alex told me about it. I'm just giving you a heads up.
What? You're joking. I can't believe that this is happening to me. Amy, I miss you so much. I want you back.
Tom is currently in the middle of filing for a divorce, but Nina is refusing to sign the papers, which means that technically they're still married and living together. I wouldn't want to imagine what kind of life they're living now. Tom's been constantly messaging Alex asking to borrow money as he's still in debt, but Alex ignores them all and he ended up blocking him as it was annoying him. As for me, I'm getting along very well with Alex and things are great with him. He moved in with me and we're very happy that we made a great decision. I don't think it'll be long until we get married, and now I can see a brighter future with my new husband by my side. So, yay to that. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like the video and leave a comment. See you in the next one.
Yo, what's up, Ian? How you doing? Hello, are you there? Why the hell aren't you replying, you doofus? It's your brother, Ben. I expect you to reply immediately. Ben? Is it really you? It's been over 5 years since we last talked. And what's with your attitude? I don't like the way that you're talking to me, man. Actually, I should be the one saying that to you. Is this the way you're gonna treat me after 5 years of no contact? You need to show me more respect. You didn't even bother calling me, not even once. Well, that's because I know that you're just gonna be criticizing me like you always do. What's the point when all you do is treat me like I'm your worst enemy? You're also a vile human being, and I just remembered how I still don't want to have anything to do with you. What did you just call me? Ian, you should know not to make me an angry man. You always end up resorting to violence and aggression. You're a piece of trash. Are you still mad about what happened 5 years ago? Move on with your life already, Ian. That happened a lifetime ago. You broke my trust, and I have no intention of forgiving you for it. You stole my girlfriend from me. Well, technically, she's your ex-girlfriend now, isn't she? Whatever, Ben. I can't believe that Mom and Dad took your side when that happened either. It makes my blood boil just thinking about it. That's why I ended up moving out of their house and cutting all of you out of my life. So, what the heck do you want from me, man? Huh? What was that? I'm sorry. I was dozing off, man. You typed too much. You randomly decided to text me after 5 years. There's obviously a reason for this. So, what is it? Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. You're dating a really hot chick right now, huh? Wait, what? I saw you the other day walking beside that hot chick. Wow, she looked amazing, dude. That's your lady right now, right? What are you talking about? I really don't have a clue what this is all about. Ian, come on. I already know about it, so there's no point trying to hide it from me. In fact, I've already slept with her a couple of times. She was so easy, man. I told her that I was your older bro and went to grab a few drinks with her. She came straight back to my hotel room after that. Oh, I see. Well, good for you. She was so much hotter than your other chick I slept with 5 years ago. I might even keep her around this time. How does it feel to have your girlfriend snatched by me again? I guess it can't really be helped because I am so much more good-looking than you. How do I feel about it? Well, that's kind of hard to say. Oh, I know that you're jealous and upset about it, man. You just don't want to admit it to me. Well, is that all you wanted to talk to me about? Yeah, pretty much. I can talk about it in even more detail if you want. I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna stop replying if that's all. I decided a long time ago that I won't listen to your made-up stories. So, you're trying to say that I'm making this up? This happened, man. I ain't lying. This actually happened. Bye, Ben. Wait, don't you freaking dare leave. We haven't even finished talking. Hello? Ignoring me now, are you? Oh, I know that you're reading these messages. You have always been a prick, Ian. A piece of trash. If you're gonna act like this, then I am not gonna hold back either. You better prepare yourself. I'm gonna get my revenge for this. I'm really gonna come and steal your girlfriend now. She's gonna be mine within the next 3 months. Watch me. Hey, Ian. I got some great news. I finally did it. This is the punishment for you calling me a liar. I managed to steal your girlfriend from you, and I also got her pregnant. It is not your baby growing inside of her, it's mine. Oh, you must be floored. What the hell is wrong with you? I really didn't think that there would be a sequel in this dumb story that you made up. This is not something I made up. How many times do I have to tell you this? I am not lying. Let me make this even more worse for you. Once your girlfriend found out that she was pregnant with my kid, she asked me to marry her. So, are you guys married now? Yeah, we are. Is this finally starting to sink in now? Everything that I am saying is true, and you're gonna have to accept this reality. And before you ask, I ain't sorry for stealing your girlfriend from you again. This only happened because you accused me of lying, so you brought this on yourself, you idiot. You're regretting this now, aren't you? Not at all. In fact, I still don't believe anything that you're saying at all. I don't even have a girlfriend right now. I've been married for over a year now, so there's no girlfriend to steal from me in the first place. Then I stole your wife! Not possible either. My wife had to temporarily move abroad for her job, so she's actually been out of the country for 6 months now. She hasn't come back to America even once during that time, so there is no way that you met her. I visited her a couple of times over there, though. Look who's making up the stories now. You liar. There is no way that you're married. This is all just made up. I know that you're just saying that because you don't want to admit that you lost your girl to me. You're lying right through your teeth. I didn't think that you were such a sore loser, Ian. Hurry up and just admit the fact that you lost to me. Oh, yeah, I still haven't asked you the name of this woman that you supposedly stole from me. What's her name? Are you dumb or what? You forgot the name of your own girlfriend? What do you take me for? I know you, man. Just hurry up and tell me. Have you not realized that there's clearly been a misunderstanding between us? Our conversations aren't lining up at all. Anna. Wait, no way. Anna? Is she the one that left the F company around 3 years ago? Oh, yeah, I remember her telling me that she used to work for the F company, actually. Yeah, that's her. Oh, so that's what's going on. It's all starting to make some sense now. Well, tell me what's happening then. What the hell are you going on about? Anna's my ex-girlfriend. I broke up with her a long time ago, dude. Nah, man, that's not true. Your ex-girlfriend had some other name. It wasn't Anna, man. You're probably talking about a different ex-girlfriend of mine. Anna is the girl that I was dating while I was working at the F company. She was my girlfriend and co-worker at the time. What are you talking about? I'm telling you that she's my ex. I told you that I'm married to a completely different woman. Wait, hold on a minute. I know that you're lying. I saw you and Anna walking together 3 months ago. I saw it with my own eyes. It seemed like you guys were dating. Well, it's true that we were walking together, but we definitely weren't getting along well. On that day, we just happened to bump into each other in town. We happened to be heading in the same direction, and she followed me. God, she is a creep, dude. She kept going on and on about how her life had been after we had broken up. Then she started talking about wanting to get back together again, so I told her that I was married and everything. And that's how I got her to leave me alone. And I haven't seen her since. Seriously? You're not messing with me, are you? Of course not. It is 100% true. You can ask her yourself if you don't believe me. For real? So, it looks like that's all cleared up then. Are we done now? Oh, also, let me tell you one more thing. What is it? You, Mom, and Dad aren't family to me, okay? I have no intention of talking to or seeing any of you unless it's an emergency or it's really necessary. Especially if you're gonna get married to Anna, who I'm telling you is my ex. I don't want to have anything to do with her. In fact, I think this is a great opportunity to cut ties with all of you. So, you're gonna pretend like we're complete strangers now? You think that you can do that to your family? I have no family. Not anymore. Not after what you did to me, Ben. I'm dead serious. And just a heads up, I'd be careful of Anna if I were you. The reason why I ended up quitting the F company and changing my life was all because of her. I don't really want to talk about it at all, but I am just warning you, dude. What the hell happened then? Well, you're probably not going to believe me, even if I told you. So you should just go and ask her yourself. I'm out, dude. Peace out. Ian, you should have warned me about this. Anna is a complete lunatic. There is something seriously wrong with her. She's a total freak, and she's clingy as hell and mentally unstable. The worst chick that I have ever met in my entire life. I hate how she always wants to know where I am and micromanages everything I do, dude. If I don't reply to her text right away, she accuses me of cheating on her too, dude. She is crazy. She also took my phone and deleted all of my female contacts. And she friggin' logged into my social media accounts and blocked all the women there too, man. Why the heck didn't you tell me how bad she was? So, she's finally starting to reveal her true self to you then. Sounds like she's only just got started. It's gonna get even worse now, so you better prepare yourself. So this was what you were talking about the other day, right? And how are things gonna get even worse from here? What do you mean? How is that possible? She's already a nightmare, man. Yeah, that's why I ended things with her. We started dating back then after she asked me out. She seemed like a perfectly normal person at first, but all of my other coworkers advised me to break up with her. And they told me all these stories of how crazy she becomes when she gets attached to someone. Like she has attachment issues. Lucky for me, I only just started dating her at the time, and she didn't really show me that side of her yet. So I broke up with her pretty smoothly after 2 weeks of dating her or something. Wait, so you guys only dated for 2 weeks? Yeah, pretty much. I don't even know if I should be calling her my ex-girlfriend. Also, she never goes after guys who are married. That's why she backed off from me so quickly the other day when I showed her my wedding ring. But you're single, so you should watch out, man. We look alike because we're brothers too, so fingers crossed she won't think that you're me. Oh, it sounds like she's in love with you, dude. What the hell? You should have warned me about this before this happened. I never would have got into bed with her if I knew that she was this crazy. I need to distance myself from her, man. You need to take responsibility for this. Get a divorce from your wife and go get back together with Anna. What? Are you crazy? That is never gonna happen. I feel like that is the only way she's gonna leave me alone. This is all your fault, you know? I am definitely not gonna do that. I know I told you I don't want anything to do with you, but at least I'm trying to help you out here. You should be grateful for that. Are you seriously not gonna help me? I am your brother, dude. Yeah, right. Stop acting like my brother only when it suits you. You got her pregnant, and that's all on you too. So why don't you take responsibility and stay with her? That's the fatherly thing to do, isn't it? Flipping hell, man. Tell me how I can leave a woman who's pregnant with my baby. You're the one who got her pregnant. You think about it. Just raise your kid with her. No way. I don't want to become a father already. I also know that she is absolutely insane. I have absolutely no idea what she's gonna do. Do I really have no way out of this? My life is basically over if I have to spend the rest of it with that crazy witch. How about you just take responsibility for once? Maybe your relationship will improve with her if you stop acting like a piece of trash. Oh, stop calling me a piece of trash. But you are, dude. You only have yourself to blame for the situation that you're in right now. What the hell am I meant to do? Well, if you really can't stand it, just get a divorce. I doubt she's gonna let you leave her, though. If she does agree to it, eventually, you're gonna be paying her a whole lot of money for child support and whatever else you have to pay for. Well, she ain't getting any money from me. I don't have any savings at all. I don't even work right now, so I have no source of income. Wait, what? You're unemployed right now? Why the heck did you think it would be a good idea to get married then? You're just as crazy as she is. You guys might actually be a perfect fit for each other. Just shut up already. I only decided to get married to her because I wasn't thinking at all. Then you're an idiot. I'm just shocked, man. Do you not think things through in life at all? All you seem to think about is how to get in bed with a woman. Don't talk to me like that. None of this would have happened if you had just warned me about her in advance. It is not like I can read the future, you know? You got her pregnant and married her before I even knew that it was Anna that you were talking about. There is no way that I could have warned you about it. Oh, God. Oh, no. This can't be good at all. Oh, what should I do? What now? Anne is bashing on my door and demanding that I come out. She's accusing me of texting another woman right now. She's gonna destroy my phone as soon as I open that door. Well, that's something that you can deal with yourself. Don't get me involved in your mess with her. Good luck, dude. Peace out. Wait, don't go. I need you to help me get out of this situation, Ian. Nope. Even if I wanted to, I can't. Why the hell not? 'Cause I'm gonna be moving abroad to live with my wife. She found a permanent job over there. I'm really busy right now preparing for my move, actually. There is so much that I need to get done. Wait, you're leaving America? Yep, I also managed to find a job over there too, so I imagine we're gonna be gone at least for a few years. We might even think about living there permanently if all goes well. What am I meant to do here then? How do I leave this crazy woman? Oh my god, she's trying to break down my door now. Well, goodbye, Ben. Good luck. Wait, what the hell? You still haven't told me what I should do. Hey, don't ignore me like this. Read my damn messages. Hurry up before she breaks into my room. Ben ended up calling the police on Anna after that, and they were forced to have a civilized conversation, but to no avail. But after numerous discussions during the course of several weeks, they decided to move into Anna's parents' house and raise their kid together. But unlucky for Ben, he found out that her parents were just as crazy, if not even more crazy than she was. They were way more demanding and overbearing. They even set up a camera in his room so that they could monitor his every move. The only time he was allowed to leave the house was to go to his new job, which he hated anyway. He's the breadwinner of the entire household, and it seems like he has no way out either. I heard that her family was just crazy, almost like a cult. No wonder she grew up to be this crazy woman that she is. Anyways, good luck to him. I'm glad that I moved abroad so that I don't have anything to do with him anymore. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like the video and leave a comment. See you in the next one.
How long do you plan on living in their parents' house, Helen? You married Robert, and he's the younger brother. Charlie and I are supposed to be getting that house. Not you. Were you a parasite or something in your previous life? It's time to move out, you leech. It's been a while, Evelyn. How are you? There's no need for pleasantries, Helen. I need you guys out of that house as soon as possible. Huh? Why do you need us to move out all of a sudden? As I told you before, Charlie is the oldest son, so we're the ones who are supposed to inherit that house. Why are we talking about this now, Evelyn? Rick and Rosa are both still alive and well, you know. Well, they're not going to be around much longer, will they? They're already so ancient, Helen. If you want to talk about the inheritance, isn't it supposed to be a 50-50 split between siblings? I see. So that's how you want to play it? What are you talking about? I knew you were after the house too, but I won't let you have it, Helen. I'm just Robert's wife, Evelyn. I'm not really scheming to take anything, you know? Besides, shouldn't they be the ones talking about this? How everything gets divided should be between them and their parents. Yeah, nice try. We're planning to sell that house before its value goes down, so get the hell out! Where would everyone live if you guys sell the house? Rick and Rosa need a place to stay. You're a little slow, aren't you, Helen? Have you really not understood a single word I've told you? I'm sorry, I must have missed something. So where would they live, Evelyn? Who cares? They don't have much time left, Helen! Those fossils might kick the bucket any day now. Before that happens, Charlie and I have to move in with them. Then we can inherit the house with no strings attached. As soon as we get that house, we're going to sell it and get rich. You better not get in our way, Helen. Got it? What? You want to move in with them? Weren't you the one who made a big fuss about not wanting to move in with them before? If I remember this correctly. Didn't you say that you didn't want to live with a bunch of old people? And now, all of a sudden, you had a change of heart and want to move in with them? I wasn't thinking about the inheritance back then. But if I'm nice to their parents now, they'll remember they're supposed to leave it to us. I wonder if that would go the way you think it'd go. Well, his father said they'd be overjoyed to have their firstborn son back with them. I wonder if they would agree to live with you just so you could inherit the house, even though you don't usually even try to visit them or check in on them. Well, obviously, I'm not going to be completely honest with them, am I? We'll set it up so that it looks like I'll have a change of heart and be more devoted to taking care of them. It'll be a piece of cake. You're going to have to help us convince them. Are you trying to trick Rick and Rosa, Evelyn? That's not a very nice thing to say, Helen. Didn't your parents teach you any manners? We're all having a great time living together right now. Can't we just leave it at this? It'll be 5 times more enjoyable for them if they live with us. I'm great at throwing parties. No one wants to watch your interpretive dance show, Evelyn. We'll see about that. Anyway, I hear that nowadays a lot of rich people from foreign countries are looking for old secluded houses like this. It's a big house, and it's not too far from the city, so it's perfect. I think we can sell it for a lot.
They're still in perfect health, Evelyn. Don't you think it's too early to be thinking about that kind of thing?
You're right about that. That's why I have a favor to ask you, Helen.
Huh? What do you need?
I don't know how long the house is going to be this valuable, and those two aren't long for this world anyway, you know? Maybe you could help me move things along a little faster?
What the hell are you talking about? Are you out of your mind, Evelyn? How could you say something like that?
Of course, if Charlie and I were the ones living there, I'd handle all the dirty work, Helen. But before we move in, though, I'd like you to prepare everything for me.
This isn't like cooking or anything, Evelyn. I'm not going to help you hurt them.
You don't have to hurt anybody, Helen. Old man Rick's always complaining because he had to stop drinking as much whiskey as he used to because it was bad for his health. I wanted to drink as much as possible. Maybe you could encourage him to drink more. As for Rosa, maybe we could trip her and make her fall. At their age, a fall like that could do the trick.
What?
If she falls and hits her head or something at this age, she'd most likely die, you know?
You've really gone crazy, haven't you? Rick and Rosa are our in-laws, Evelyn. How can you just casually talk about doing something like that? I can't let them live with someone who thinks like that. I'd never forgive myself.
Don't forget your place, Helen. Those aren't your parents, so what makes you think you have a say in this?
Well, you and I are in the same boat, Evelyn.
I married the oldest son. I'm about 10 levels above you in status.
Status? I don't care about status or anything like that. We're not leaving. I'm not going to let you hurt them.
Oh, I see. You want to do this the hard way, then. Enjoy the house until we kick you out then, Helen.
What are you up to, Evelyn? This better just be some sort of sick joke.
If I told you, it would ruin the surprise. You're just going to have to wait and see, Helen.
This isn't funny! My name is Helen, and I'm a 32-year-old housewife. Charlie, the oldest son, and Evelyn got married 5 years ago, and 2 years later, Robert and I got married. Originally, Charlie and Evelyn were planning to live with his parents at their house. I heard that Rick did some major renovations on the house because of that. However, 3 days before they were supposed to move in with them, Evelyn suddenly decided to cancel the move. This made Rick very angry, and he still complains about it every time he drinks. He was really looking forward to living with them. Robert and I moved in with Rick and Rosa a little after that, and I started to see them as my own parents, too. How could Evelyn say that she wants to live with them after all this time? And how could she even suggest we do something so awful to them? I was a little shocked and tried to ignore those crazy messages she sent me. After that, Evelyn got upset because I refused to help her with her plan. She somehow managed to have the police call my husband and me to the police station for questioning. The police called Robert and me to come to the station for questioning. I know you're the one behind this, Evelyn.
Huh? Why would I call the police?
There's no way Robert and I would ever do anything to hurt Rick and Rosa. You're the one who wanted to hurt them, Evelyn, not me.
The fact that you're messaging me means that they've already let you go, huh? How disappointing.
Rick came over to the station and explained that nothing had happened to them and that they were perfectly fine. They let us go right away after.
Ah, I see.
Was your plan to have Robert and me arrested for elder abuse so you could move in with their parents while we were gone?
That's right, Helen! It's a shame they let you go, though. We were worried about what might happen if two elderly people were left all alone, you know? Somebody has to take care of them, so I thought they'd feel safer with Charlie and me around to watch them.
That's a nice story and all, Evelyn, but you and I both know that you don't care about them at all. You just want the house.
Well, seeing how Plan A failed, I'll have to go with Plan B then.
Just give it up already, Evelyn. This isn't funny. Rick said that he doesn't want to live with you and Charlie anymore. There's no point in doing any of this.
That won't be a problem.
Did something change all of a sudden? That was your whole plan, wasn't it? Didn't you want to move in with Rick and Rosa so that you could inherit the house and sell it?
No. My main concern is inheriting that house. That's the only thing that matters. Moving in with them was just me trying to play nice so that it would be easier for us to get it.
It's still too soon to be talking about the inheritance, Evelyn. Rick and Rosa are still alive and well.
We'll see about that.
Please stop. We're family, remember? Can't we just talk about this later?
I tried to ask you nicely before, Helen. I'll be doing things my way from now on, since that's what you want.
If you keep talking like that, you're going to get yourself arrested, Evelyn.
Huh? What are you talking about? Did I say that I was going to do something specifically? I can't be arrested for just talking, Helen.
I know what you are trying to do. Please just stop before someone gets hurt.
You're just imagining things, Helen. Who said anything about anybody getting hurt? I didn't say anything like that.
You said it yourself before, remember? You wanted me to feed them greasy food or trip them to help you speed things along.
I was just joking, Helen. You need to lighten up. Do you really think that would actually be enough to kill someone? It'd take a lot more than that to kill somebody, you know.
But I'm pretty sure I sensed that you had bad intentions. The way you were talking convinced me that you were up to no good.
Don't treat me like a criminal because of your delusions, Helen. You're starting to sound crazy. Yes, I want the house, but I haven't done anything yet.
See? Right there! What do you mean by you haven't done anything yet?
See? That's what I'm talking about. You sound crazy. Just shut up and tell your husband to renounce his inheritance.
Why would I do that?
Charlie can inherit everything, of course. You said that you weren't living with their parents for the money, remember? You were acting so high and mighty about it. So I want you to prove it. Otherwise, I'm going to think you're just in it for the money.
All right, I'll prove it.
I'm glad you're finally saying things my way. You need to remember your place and consider doing what's right, Helen. You're just the wife to the second son.
Yeah, you're right, Evelyn. I'll think about what I can do. Bye.
I've been waiting for you guys at the airport, but it seems that you guys aren't here yet. Did you guys leave the house already? We need to get your bags checked in for the flight.
No, we're still at home.
What? Why are you still there?
Rick said that he doesn't want to go because he's suspicious of you suddenly inviting us on a trip to Hawaii out of the blue.
I thought that they would appreciate an all-expenses-paid trip to paradise.
Is that right? I can't help but think there's a reason that you would try to send us so far away, Evelyn.
You're overthinking things, Helen.
Right. Anyway, it seems that your plan failed, Evelyn.
I'm really not planning anything, though. Why can't you guys just believe that I want to do something nice for you all for once?
You've tried so many things in the past to get that house, but you failed at every attempt.
I haven't been doing anything.
I know that you were the one who stretched out a thin wire in front of the gate to the house. I tripped over it and had a pretty bad fall when I went out to go on a jog the other day. I had a deep cut on my forehead and had to get stitches. If Rick or Rosa tripped over that wire, it could have been worse.
I'm sorry you had to go through that, Helen. I hope you're doing okay, though. I just want you to know that I'm not the one responsible for that.
Don't play dumb. I also know that you poked holes in the tires of Rick's car, too. Robert's been driving Rick around ever since he surrendered his driver's license because of his old age. They almost had an accident the other day.
Someone poked a hole in old man Rick's tires, too? Bad luck just keeps on coming, huh? You guys need to be more careful.
Uh-huh. I guess you must have been getting frustrated because everything was going wrong. You said you wanted to go hiking on this trip to Hawaii, right? Knowing you, you'd probably try to push Rick or Rosa over a cliff or something. I'm not going to let you hurt them, Evelyn.
All right, cut it out. How would you even know if I did all of that? Did you see me do it? Stop acting like I did everything, Helen. I haven't even been near that house for months, you know.
I told you to quit playing dumb already. I asked Rick to install 5 security cameras around the house because I was getting worried.
Huh? Wait, so that means...
That's right. We saw everything. If you didn't do all of that, then what were you doing when you were sneaking around the house, huh? I thought you hadn't been near the house for months, right?
I was just checking to see if there were any problems with the house for when we inherited, of course.
If you did all of that with the intention of killing Rick and Rosa, you know what you'd be guilty of attempting, right?
Whoa! What are you talking about? I would never try to kill anybody, Helen. You need to stop exaggerating everything.
There's no point in playing dumb, Evelyn. I know that you did all of this behind Charlie's back, too. What would he say if he found out that you were trying to kill his parents?
You're wrong! It was all his idea. He made me do it.
Let's see what he has to say about that. He's on his way over right now. I'm surprised he didn't even know about you wanting to move in together with his parents.
Why is he there? I told him to stay away.
What's wrong with him going home to pay his parents a visit?
Well, there's nothing wrong with that, but...
I heard that he's been asking you for a divorce, and you keep on refusing him.
He even told you about all of that, too? That man just doesn't know how to keep his mouth shut.
Since you canceled the move, he's been slowly building up a sense of distrust toward you. Lately, you've been too hot-tempered for him to deal with, too. I hear that you yell and lash out at him for the smallest things, and it's terrible.
He just sits around and does nothing. It's hard to get that blockhead to do anything, you know?
What I do know is that you're refusing to divorce him because you're after his inheritance.
So what if I am, huh? It's the least I deserve for putting up with this pig. If we stay married in any way, shape, or form, I'll get some of it. Once I get what I deserve, I'm divorcing him.
Oh, you don't know. Charlie is inheriting a separate property that isn't eligible for property division.
What? What do you mean?
Well, you won't have to worry about that, though.
What are you talking about? No way. Did they give you all of their properties for free as a gift?
Well, they did offer to give us the house for free. I thought about it, but we had to refuse. The gift tax would have been pretty high.
Then what are you talking about?
Rick decided to sell the house for $750,000.
What? To who?
Do you really want to know?
I'm going to get that house back. That money should be mine. Who the hell are they?
I'm the one who bought the house, Evelyn.
What? Why would you buy the house?
I just had a lot of money sitting in my bank account, so I decided to buy the house.
No way.
I inherited some money from my parents a few years ago, but I didn't really have any use for it. After everything that's happened, I thought I should be the one to buy the house.
Are you an idiot, Helen?
Why do you say that?
I can't believe you spent $750,000 on that house when you could have had it for free if you just kept your mouth shut and done nothing.
Yes, I know. But if I have my name on the deed to the house, there won't be any more attempts on Rick and Rose's lives. You can leave them alone now, Evelyn.
I wasn't trying to kill them or anything, Helen!
Even if I were to change the name on the deed to my husband, it might exclude Rick and Rosa or their inheritor, which is me. Then I thought, if that's the case, why don't I just buy it, since I have nothing to do with all of that, right?
But that doesn't mean you have to spend $750,000 on it.
We're pretty close to the city, and it looks like a lot of tech companies are coming over and setting up base here. The value of the houses here keeps going up. When I sell it, I might be able to sell it for a higher price.
I guess that means Rick's got his hands on $750,000.
There is a real estate income tax, so about 20% will be deducted from that, though.
That should be fine then. There should be enough money left over that I can receive for the inheritance.
You're still talking about that inheritance, huh? Well, I don't think there will be any left for you, since they'll be using that money to live abroad.
Wait, what?
They said that they wanted to move to France. He's been wanting to go for so long.
What are old people going to do in a foreign country? Who's going to take care of them? Not everyone speaks English there, you know.
Huh? Rick is fluent in French, you know.
Really?
I didn't know that. He said he was tired of having his life threatened, so he wanted to move.
But that doesn't mean that they should move out of the country.
I said that since I bought the house, there wouldn't be any problems with the inheritance. But it looks like he's made up his mind. He told me that he's always dreamed of relaxing somewhere beautiful and enjoying his old age. Rick and Rosa have some good friends in the countryside there and decided to move nearby.
I didn't know about any of this.
How would you know? You've never tried to have a meaningful conversation with them. You don't even stop by to say hello. You only want to talk to them when it's convenient for you. The only thing you care about is the inheritance.
Are you just going to live with Robert in that house then?
That's right. The house is pretty old though, so we're going to have a lot of work done on it. The other day, we found a hole in the floor. And when it was raining the other day, it was leaking into the living room. We decided that we'll be tearing down the house and rebuilding it.
Where are you going to get the money to do all of that?
Huh? I'm paying for everything.
Just, how much money do you have?
I inherited about $7,500,000 from my parents, paid taxes, and bought the house for about $750,000, so I guess I have a bit left still.
You could build a mansion with that much money. I didn't know you were so rich, Helen.
You never asked. Besides, it's my parents' money, not mine. Anyway, Robert and I are planning on having kids, and we want to build a huge garden, too. I'm so excited. We're going to have a beautiful home.
All my hard work's gone to waste.
I wouldn't exactly call all of that hard work, Evelyn. You should have spent more time on other things. Things that actually matter, Evelyn. Well, I hope you'll reflect on your life behind bars and regret what you've done.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Did you really forget about what you tried to do to Rick and Rosa? You should have listened to me when I told you to stop, Evelyn.
But they're fine, aren't they? We don't need to get the police involved in this, Helen.
You put Robert and me in danger, too. Do you really think that you just get away with all of that? You could have killed my husband, Evelyn. Everyone turned out fine, didn't they? Stop exaggerating every little thing, Helen. If you injure someone, you're guilty of assault. If you try to kill someone, you're guilty of attempted murder. It's not difficult to understand. You're going to be put away for a long time. No, this is all wrong. I haven't done anything wrong. You're still saying that after all this? You're really not that bright, are you? What did you say? How dare you? We have footage of you doing everything, Evelyn. I don't think most people would think they could get away with something like that. I thought everything was going to go smoothly. We've hired a lawyer for Charlie to work on your divorce. From now on, you're on your own, Evelyn. I can't believe I'm going to jail before I get anything. This isn't what I planned. I knew this would happen to you, though. All right, cut it out. How would you even know if I did all of that? Did you see me do it? I'm just glad that Rick and Rosa are safe. You're just the wife of the younger brother. Aren't you the one who got beaten by the second son's wife, who was 10 levels below you in status? This is so frustrating. Why is everything going your way? I'm so happy that I won't be related to you anymore. Have a nice life, Evelyn. How did I lose? After that, Evelyn got arrested for attempted murder. She messed up pretty badly. Evelyn's messages proved her intent to kill my in-laws, so she was sentenced to 15 years in prison. Evelyn's parents were horrified when they discovered her actions. I heard that they completely cut ties with her after they heard about everything from Charlie. I think that having everyone you know disappear from your life is the best type of punishment for things like this. It's even better than having her pay us back with money. With her locked away, it looks like sunny California will be a better place to live for the foreseeable future. Charlie is now divorced and enjoying a peaceful life on his own. Rick and Rosa recently left the country and moved to France. It looks like they're having a great time over there. They often send us souvenirs when they travel around Europe with their friends, too. We plan on flying over to see them next year. We also built a fantastic house. I can tell that it's going to be filled with laughter and love for a long time. Now that I'm pregnant, all we have to do is wait for our new family members to arrive. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.
I can't believe you actually drove that eyesore of a car to my work. What were you thinking buying that thing without my say? Do you have any idea how embarrassing that was for me?
I am the one who was embarrassed. You were shouting at me in front of everybody.
I was demonstrating who wears the pants in this relationship. I think I made a pretty good impression if I say so myself.
You can't be serious. Everyone was staring at us.
They were in awe of my manliness, that's all.
Oh, forget it. I won't give you any more rides home from your job if that's how you're going to act about it.
As if I'd ever want to ride in that clunker in the first place.
Then you can look forward to riding the bus instead.
Now hold on there. It's a wife's duty to look after her husband, and that includes making sure he gets home from work in a timely manner, especially if she has a driver's license.
Oh, please. I've got far better things to do than to be acting as your personal taxi service.
As a stay-at-home housewife? Don't make me laugh. What are these better things you have to do? Lounge around watching soap operas?
Don't underestimate just how much work I do every single day. I've always got a mountain of chores to deal with while you're at work.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, did you make dinner yet?
Yes, I made it hours ago. I'll heat it up for you when you get home.
What? You're feeding me leftovers?
No, I just prepared it in advance. It's all fresh ingredients. I had some free time in the afternoon, so I decided to get a head start on dinner.
I want a freshly made meal when I come home from work, darn it. You're really not good at this whole housewife thing, are you?
I already had other plans for this evening.
Doing what? Playing around at the computer? Don't act like you're all that.
Remote work is not playing around.
Yeah, whatever. You're Mrs. Hotshot Artist. I get it.
I've already explained this to you clearly multiple times. What's so hard to understand?
Your little job hardly earns us anything more than a little kid's allowance. I'm the real breadwinner. It's thanks to me that you're able to stay at home all day.
I've explained this part before too, but I'll say it again clearly. We can't get by on your salary alone. That's why I've been working too.
Now I know you're just pulling my leg. Or are you seriously looking down on me? Do you have any idea how hard I work for us?
Would you please calm down? I would never lie to you or make fun of you about that stuff.
Then don't bring it up at all. I'm the master of the house, got it? Show me a little respect.
I wanted to talk to you about that, actually. You've really turned into a total jerk lately. You didn't used to act like this. You used to be much more sensitive and kind. What's going on with you?
One of my coworkers at my job told me I should try to flex my manliness a little more. I gotta say, it feels good.
Are you being serious right now? It's 2023, for goodness sakes. Even my own dad did his share of the housework.
It doesn't matter what year it is. This is just how a man's gotta act.
You've totally lost me. I can't believe you're actually saying this.
I wish I'd realized this sooner. I feel better than I ever have in my life.
Don't ignore me, Tony.
Give me a break, woman. Anyways, the master of the house will be on his way home soon. I expect a piping hot meal and a refreshing bottle of wine to be waiting for me when I get back. And you better not give me any more lip.
My name is Maggie. I'm 28 years old. I'm what you'd call a freelance illustrator. I do all my work from home. My husband works part-time at a dive bar and is quite ignorant of the ways of the world. He seems like he had quite a lot of money when we first started dating, so I never would have guessed that he was only working part-time. It turned out that his mom had been sending him a hefty allowance every month that let him keep up his lavish lifestyle. Still, we ended up falling in love and getting married. After his mom cut him off, I had to start working as well to support us. But as you just saw, his personality has completely changed in the last month. He's turned into a total jerk. The thoughtful, loving man that I was married to seems to have disappeared in the blink of an eye. He's been replaced with someone who heaps verbal abuse on me, without an ounce of thought put toward my feelings. To be honest, I've just about had it with him. I've begun to wonder why we even got married in the first place, and I'm seriously starting to think about filing for divorce. All it's going to take is one last straw.
Hey sis, it's been a while. How's it hanging?
Hi, Lori. I'm doing fine. Are you writing to brag about how awesome newlywed life is?
That's not why I texted you. It is pretty awesome though.
I'll bet. Well, if you're happy, then I'm happy.
How are things with you and Tony? Still going strong?
Yeah, we're doing fine. Really nothing to complain about.
Maggie, I'm your sister. You don't have to lie to me.
I'm not lying. We're really totally fine. Trust me.
You've always had a habit of overusing the word really when you're lying to somebody.
I really don't know what you're talking about. Oh,
I knew it. You can't slip one past me that easily.
okay, you got me. I should have known better than to lie to you, sis. I'm sorry.
So I'm guessing things between you and Tony aren't going so great after all?
Yeah, you guessed it. I've been having a hard time with him lately.
I'm not really sure I'm overstepping my boundaries here, but I feel like there's something I need to get off my chest. Sorry if you think I'm being nosy.
What's up?
The other day, I actually saw Tony out in town. He was walking around with some woman I didn't recognize.
What?
At first, I thought she was just an acquaintance of his, but there was definitely something off about them. It looked like they were holding hands, and they were definitely standing really close to each other. If I didn't know he was married to you, I'd have thought she was his girlfriend.
Do you think he's cheating? I hadn't even considered that. I can't believe it.
I realize this must be pretty shocking for you to hear. I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
Well, I just hate to be the bearer of bad news. But I knew I couldn't just leave things alone if he's been lying to you, especially if you've already been having relationship troubles.
Well, I was definitely shocked at first. I think I've calmed down a bit, though.
I snapped a photo of them, too. I don't think they noticed me.
Send it to me, please.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I want to make sure that I was really him.
Okay, I'll send it now.
Yep, that's definitely him. He certainly seems like he's being quite friendly with that woman.
Are you gonna try to talk to him about it?
I don't think so. I was already pretty much at my limit with him. This was the last straw.
So you're gonna divorce him then?
Yeah, that's really all I can do.
Don't you think that's letting him off a little too easy, though?
What do you mean?
I just can't stand cheaters. I say we gather up some more proof and really drive him into a corner.
You're right. He's got to face some serious punishment for this. Well, if you're up for it, I've got some extra news for you. I actually tailed them for a bit after I snapped that photo. They went shopping for a bit, and then he took her home and actually went into her house. I caught her name and made a note of her address. You're such a go-getter, sis. Well, if you already did all of that for my sake, I can't just back out now. Let's do this thing. All right. There's all sorts of other things I can nail him for besides just cheating. I'll get to work on that list. Like what exactly? It'll take too long to write them all down here. Then let's call. Tell me all about them and I'll help you put together all the evidence. I'll do whatever else I can to help you out too.
Where the heck did you go, woman?
I drove home.
Did you forget that you're supposed to bring me home with you? What kind of a wife are you?
When I got out of the car to fetch you, you slapped me and screamed in my face. Now you're telling me you want me to come back and pick you up?
That's how a man is supposed to discipline his wife.
Maybe 100 years ago. What kind of a husband are you? My cheek is still throbbing. I need an ice pack.
You're the one who messed up by showing up at my work in that old hunk of junk. I told you not to bring that here again.
I still don't understand why you were so upset about that.
I'll forgive you if you come in a Lexus next time. I'll cover the cost, of course. See? I'm a pretty nice guy after all.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be needing your forgiveness. After taxes, you're hardly making $800 a month. That's not even enough to afford the used car I bought, let alone a Lexus.
What on earth are you talking about now, woman?
I should be asking you that, you pig. It's about time you opened your eyes. You're such a clueless moron. I am divorcing you. You better sign the papers without any fuss.
Wait, what?
I'm so done with you. I'm sick of wasting my time, my money, and my effort taking care of you like a baby.
I'm the one who's been providing for you.
Do you really think you've been taking care of anyone with only $800 a month? You really are a world-class idiot.
Shut your mouth. How dare you talk to me like that? $800 is more than enough to provide for the both of us.
The average monthly income for a 30-year-old man is actually closer to $3,500.
What, really? But I've been putting $200 into our shared account every month.
How much of a difference do you think that's making? A rent alone is $700.
No way.
Not to mention the cost of food, water, electricity, phone bills, insurance, parking fees, car maintenance. The list goes on and on. Who do you think's been paying for all that?
I don't know. Does all that really cost that much?
Is there a short circuit somewhere in your brain? You're so thoroughly undependable that I've had to pay for nearly all of our living expenses.
How could you possibly pay for all that when you spend all day at home? Quit joking around.
How many times do I have to explain this to you? Is your pea brain really that stupid? I'll say it one more time, so try to pay attention. I work from home. I make money as a freelance illustrator.
I doubt you could make that much money just doodling on the computer all day.
If you've got the skills and the know-how, it's actually quite possible to make a healthy living off of your art. I've actually amassed something of a following and even have been commissioned to assist companies with their product development.
Are you serious?
I've been telling you this for months. While you've been playing pretend, acting like a big shot, I've been the one that's actually been making the money that we live on.
Wait, how much do you make?
It depends on what projects I'm working on, but on average, I earn about $4,000 a month. That's 5 times more than your income.
Then I'll start drawing too. Forget the bar.
As if it's that easy. You can hardly write your own name, let alone draw anything worthwhile. Life isn't that easy. I had to work really hard to get to where I am now. Of course, for someone like you who's probably never worked hard a day in his life, I can see how it may be hard to understand.
You've been giving me a lot of attitude for a while now. You think you have the right to look down on me just because your salary's higher than mine?
Not at all. If it were only a matter of money, I actually wouldn't have a problem supporting you. But you just aren't worth it. You're rude, violent, domineering, and all around a massive jerk. On top of all of that, you've been cheating on me.
What? What are you talking about?
My little sister Loretta was an eyewitness to your little affair. She's got photographic evidence of you two walking around and you stepping into that woman's house.
What the? That is a huge invasion of privacy.
It was only a means of me as a wife checking up on my husband. That's all. I thought if I looked, I'd find 1 or 2 pieces of your dirty laundry, but I ended up unearthing a whole mountain of filth with your name on it. Oh, I actually met with that woman who you were seeing just yesterday.
What? Wait, how? Why? When?
She sure is cute, isn't she? She told me her name was Bridget. When I told her I was your wife, she was in tears, apologizing profusely. I actually felt really bad for her. She had no idea you were already married. You played her just as bad as you played me.
You told her that?
Of course I did. I told her how you'd been treating me as well. She was speechless when I showed her our text messages. She said she's totally through with you.
No way, I don't believe you. But she hasn't responded to any of my messages since yesterday.
She probably blocked your number. She forwarded me all your photos and messages. Everything that could be used as evidence to prove you were cheating on me with her.
What the heck did she do that for? Oh well, whatever. We'll split our assets when we divorce, and I'll just find a new woman. I can just hit the reset button on my life and start afresh.
Do you seriously think that it's going to be an even split? You might be able to get a decent settlement if you had a good lawyer, but where are you going to come up with the money to hire one?
You can't be serious. I'm entitled to half of our money as your husband. It's only fair.
The only thing you're entitled to is a kick in the teeth. Why should I have to give you half of the money that I earned with my own hard work? Rub your handful of brain cells together and try to do the math. How much of our money do you think actually came from you? I'll give you a hint. It wasn't much.
What the heck?
Of course, I won't just leave you with nothing. It's only fair to give you some money to get by.
Really? How much will you give me?
I think a few bucks ought to be enough.
That's low. Are you seriously not going to give me any more than that?
Considering you're the one who cheated, I think I'm the one who ought to be seeking alimony. You do know what that is, right? It's when the divorced husband pays the ex-wife to compensate her for ruining their marriage.
What? You've got to be kidding. I can't pay anything.
Too bad. So sad. I'll also be seeking compensation for the time you hit me as well. Don't think I forgot about that.
Look, Maggie, can we just forget all of this ever happened? I'm sorry, really, I apologize for everything. Besides, you don't really have any proof that I hit you, do you?
I do, actually. That hunk of junk car, as you keep calling it, actually has a dash cam installed. It recorded the whole thing. Loretta got it all on video from another angle as well.
What? She was there?
She offered to follow me and keep a record of any of your bad behavior, but neither of us were expecting that she'd catch an actual crime on camera. She told me later that it took all her restraint to not come running out and dropkick you right then and there. I made sure to get some photos of my swollen face after the fact, too. There ought to be plenty of evidence to bring to the police.
Wait, please don't do that. I'm sorry I cheated. I'll start working harder to earn more too.
You know, even though you were hardly making any money, it really didn't bother me. I was more than happy to be the one supporting us both. I didn't care about who was acting like a proper man or a woman in the relationship, as long as we were both happy with each other. But you didn't see things that way at all.
No, Maggie, you're wrong. I love you, really. Please, let's make up.
Do you actually think you're going to sway me with hollow words like that? You've abused me verbally and physically, treated me like dirt, and ordered me around like I'm your personal maid. And then you went out and started seeing another woman behind my back. What reason could I possibly have to ever want to make up with you?
Well, I mean, there's no way I can pay you all that money you were talking about.
Ah, there it is. That's what you're worried about, is it? You just don't want to get divorced because you know that your life will be a lot harder once you have to actually take care of yourself. I'm so sorry to see. I don't have even an ounce of sympathy left to spare for you. I'll be helping myself to the alimony I deserve after everything you've put me through.
Oh, please, forgive me. I'm begging you here. I'm sorry, okay?
Give it a rest. If you want to whine, then save it for my lawyer.
I understand how much I need you now. There is no way I can survive on my own.
I'll be wishing you all the best on your restarted life. Have fun living on welfare. Good luck with that.
Please wait. Don't leave me.
Soon after that, I went to the police with the evidence of Tony hitting me and pressed charges. They arrested him later that day, and while he managed to avoid jail time, he was hit with a heavy fine and now has an official criminal record. We divorced shortly afterward, and I demanded both alimony and compensation for the domestic abuse. The total came to nearly $2 million, but there was obviously no way he'd be able to pay that in a timely manner. I'm sure he felt like he'd fallen into an alternate reality when he heard that number. I can almost see him trying to make sense of it, counting up the zeros over and over. What's more, thanks to my very savvy lawyer, I didn't have to give him any of my assets at all. I got to keep all my money and all of my valuables too. I heard back from the girl he was seeing, Bridget, as well. She apologized again for everything, but I know it wasn't really her fault. It sounds like she's got a new boyfriend who's been treating her much better than Tony ever would. As a result of this whole mess, Tony lost his job at the bar, cutting off his last remaining source of income. I heard he was looking into borrowing some money to help pay off his massive debt. If you ask me, that sounds like he'll just be digging himself further and further into a hole. As for me, I moved into a new apartment and have totally turned my life around. I've been spending a lot more time putting myself first, doing what makes me happy. I've been getting nothing but rave reviews on my commissions, and working every day is so fulfilling. And hey, I didn't even say really once, so you can be sure I'm telling the truth. I'm truly happy from the bottom of my heart. I've got plans to meet with Loretta for drinks this weekend. She helped me a lot, so I'll be sure to pay for whatever she wants. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you liked the video. Well then, we'll see you in the next one.